Okay. I was beginning to wonder there. John, how's it going? I didn't see anybody coming in on the chat. And I was starting to wonder. Oh, let some people get in here tonight, huh? Kind of all geared up for tonight. Everybody's all wore out from the heat or something. Is it warm there where you're at, John? There we go. Well, there's Dragon Lover 68. How you doing? And Sean McGee, Dwight Curley. How's it all going? Very warm. Yep, mid 90s. That's what it is here. They said the heat index is like into the hundreds. That's just miserable for us. We're not used to that here in PA. So, yeah. So, I got the AC just plugging away and getting ready to do some talking tonight. I want to get into different subjects tonight. Just got home from Nicaragua. Just enough time to film a video and then come here. All right. Well, I'm glad you made it. Hey, there's Terrell. How's it going? Tennessee River Union Railroad. There's Dave Thurber, Crooked River and Eastern. How you doing tonight, buddy? Train show coming up at the end of the month here in Monroeville. Just thought I'd let you know. Dave's Hobbies and Things. Chasco, how's it going, buddy? Martin Searsma, how you doing tonight, buddy? Oh, yeah, he saw that. Okay, good. I don't know if I got to look. I know I got my grandson's graduation party. I know sometime around there too. I have to look and see. I hope they're not coinciding about the same time, but maybe I could go to the train show in the morning and his graduation party in the afternoon. Call you Chris. Okay, Chris, I will do that. That's easier to remember. I haven't got the chance to hang the picture yet. I've been too busy showing it to people. And then I'm debating. I'm thinking about hanging it up in my living room rather than up here. Hey, Art, how you doing tonight, brother? Good to have you in here. Martin, Mystic Southern Railway. How's it going, buddy? Hey, there's Jerry. Jerry Satterelli. How's it going tonight, bud? Dwayne Fork and Spoon. How's it going, Dwayne? Train show at the end of the month, Dwayne. Those are guys I know will go. Good chance will go. Yeah, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Give it a few here. I got 16 in here. I came on a little early. And I was just sitting here staring at the wall and I couldn't take it no more. I want to know how you get that idea there, Dave. Ray Central 127. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to On Track Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, because usually the only thing gets hung out there is, family pictures. That's a pretty nice painting. I really like it. I could put it up here and I'd be the only one looking at it. My family, they don't come up here unless they want me. Very rarely do they come up here in the train room. My wife, she comes in from time to time, but the kids, they come. If I got a train running, they'll come up, watch the train for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then they leave. Even if I let them run it, they leave. I don't know what it is. So they usually like to see what I'm building. They'll come up, sneak up, and, what are you doing? What are you working on, Pap? I killed to go to train show, but kind of stuck in the house. It's to escape your man cave, so he speaks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, when things down there. Hey, there's Robert for the Flying Crow. I don't know why we started doing that, but it's kind of a habit thing. Now I got other people doing it too. Yeah, this is my man cave. I come up here. I come up here. I don't only just do trains up here. Sometimes I'll come up here and I'll read my Bible and just meditate, do things. So, anyhow, I tried something tonight. Did you guys see the short that I put out? I don't know if it worked or not. I did a real, like it was like a half hour ago. I did a little short just announcing that, the On Track Tuesday thing. Did anybody see it? I just was wondering how that worked. That was the first time I ever did one of them shorts. So I just was curious how it worked. Hey, there's Jim from Jim's Trains and Stuff. Not yet, Jim. We was talking about that earlier. I'm kind of debating whether to put it up in here or in my living room. I thought I seen Sparky. Yeah, I did. Sparky, how's it going today? Yeah. Sparky. Ken Amos, how's it going? Ken Amos Jr., BNO 51. So, but yeah, anyhow, like I said, I was trying that short stuff. Didn't see it. I know my shorts have the least views. I don't think they do notifications for shorts. Really? Okay. All righty. Well, that might be. Oh, okay. Well, that'll explain a lot then. Hey, there's Piddle in the Marsh, Mark Island. How's it going, buddy? Tell Emma I said hi. Man caves are a necessity thing so we can escape the world. Yep. Possum Bayou. How's it going? Rusty. Marty from M&M Short Lines. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Well, right now I have it sitting right here so that I can, if anybody has not seen the painting that Chris did for me from Tennessee Valley, I can't see if I'm in the scene or in this picture or not there. I know when I want to go right, I want to go left, but it's just downright. My my junk camera that I have, I shouldn't call it junk, but my webcam just does not do it justice. You have to see it in person. It's really amazing. So, needless to say, I like it. I really like it. So, anybody sneak in here while I was showing off the picture? No, it is it is an awesome picture. I'm a big Pennsylvania Railroad and the F units. I really like the F units, and wow, he just captured it beautifully, beautifully. It was fun to do. Wow, if I could do that, I'd consider it fun too. Really would. That's really great. That's good stuff. Beautiful. Everybody I see it thinks it's a beautiful painting. Beautiful painting. Your dad wanted it for his man cave. Well, I think you have an in with the artist. Yeah, I'm sure you could fix him up. I know I've been sure telling a lot of people about your your website, and I don't have it. I should have put that in my banner to throw up there, but I'm sorry. I'll be a little bit better prepared the next time. But with the your website and your Facebook channel and all that for you. But I've been telling them also to go to Fine Arts America to get prints and stuff too of your work. I was really surprised. I've never been to that site before until I got this, and I was really surprised what was all there. So his man cave is literally the whole house. Excuse me. All right, you're gonna do a video to show me. Hey, there's Brian from the Iron Horse route. How's it going, buddy? All right. Um, I don't know, but John, are you guys doing the community roundhouse tomorrow night? If so, go ahead and put advertisement up in the chat if you want, and you and Brian, and how you're going to do that. We got next week. We got Redbird Tony. Uh, he'll be on at 7 p.m. All right. let that flash across there once in a while, trying out some of the features. Gaffer Haynes, how you doing, buddy? Good day to you, my friend. Awesome by you. I said hi to Rusty. Okay. Well, anyhow, I did slightly mention that there's a train show in Monroeville. It's the Greenberg train show. It's the 24th and 25th of July. I'm going to try to make it. I know I got some functions that will be coming up that are going to make it tough. But I know I got a function for the church we're going to be doing, and plus on one Saturday, and I think it's the 17th, and we're doing it, if I think right. And then my grandson's graduation, I think it's the 24th. But like I said, it'll be in the afternoon. So I might be able to squeeze in the train show in the morning. And I will have to see how that works out. I don't know. I should have an announcement video coming out tomorrow. Oh, you should have an announcement with details about the stream tomorrow night. Good deal. That's good. Great. So, Community Roundhouse tomorrow night with Brian and John and Mark from M&M Rails. Vinny. I think sometimes Vinny's on there. Once in a while, you get something from me. I haven't done nothing for a while. You guys gonna have to remind me there. You know, actually, you shouldn't have to, but you have to remind me. I haven't done nothing for a while. I'll have to do something for you guys. Caboose 121. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, I did Redbird Tony. I see, cross that one off. I got Redbird Tony taken care of. And I announced the train show. I asked about the shorts. And I learned something tonight that they don't give notifications for the shorts. So you don't know if you've seen it or not. Probably will see it 4 days from now. Oh, no, not to do that no more. Not for an announcement, anyhow. Dan's Grand Valley, how you doing, my friend? Jack, how's it going, buddy? $29 watching, 16 likes. Smash that like button, folks. Yeah, I love you, Gaffa. All right. Well, tonight I want to talk about, I've been doing a lot of structures lately, and it seems to be my niche. Well, there's a method to my madness. I've been doing the structures. For one, I enjoy doing them. I really enjoy doing structures. I love it. But I'm also building it up because I want to start into doing scenery. Okay? And what I'm going to talk about a little bit tonight is, I'm going to ask questions to you people, okay? Because, for one, I've never really done any scenery. I did a little diorama here and there, did a little bit. I think I'll probably do all right at it. It's just, I don't want to mess my layout up. If you know what I mean. So, I know I'm going to have to jump in. Nathan DeLay, how you doing, buddy? Seen you in there. Just had to say good evening. Good evening. And if I want to say something special before I get really started into this. Dave Garlick, if you're watching, okay, I know out there Sometimes he'll watch. I don't know. But if you're watching, I really hope you're feeling better and you get feeling a lot better. I just want to say and that I've been praying for you, brother. So yeah, he hasn't been feeling good, and I just wanted to pray for him. He's a good friend. That's the guy I go to and do uh, my train ops on his layout. We have a lot of fun with that, and he's a good friend. And anytime you have a question about something, he's usually quick to answer you as best he can, if he can. If not, he make a little joke about it. But he's a good guy. I miss him. So all right. So I got Dave mentioned. But anyhow, I'm going to start into scenery, and if you notice, I man, I don't know how to do this. I got the camera set up over there, so and I'm going to start right here behind me. With That's where I'm going to start with the scenery, and I got some ideas, and I want to run them past you guys, and wanted to know if this is the way you set up. All right, do you put structures out and try to figure out which way you want to go, or you just play it by ear? Up, throw a building down here, and hey, that looks good there, and this is where we'll go. I know I have some industries, and I know where they're going to be sitting, so that I can do a little bit of switching here. It's not going to be a lot because my layout isn't that big, right? So we'll have a little bit of switching on it. So, and hey, there's Vinny. How you doing tonight, buddy? Welcome. Cousin Vinny, BNSF 6951. So with that being said, maybe I'll switch on over. We'll just get started into it. Okay. And then I'll come back and we'll discuss some other things about doing scenery. But that's what I want to talk about tonight, is doing scenery. And I'm glad my buddy Dave Thurber's in here, because he might not think so, but I consider him pretty good scenery guy. So let me switch the camera, and we'll be right there. Okay. There. Okay. Now you're seeing on my layout right now, this is going to be the town of Indian Head in Beaufort County. I hope you guys can hear me okay, because I'm going to come over into here. All right. And right now I'm going to sit here. As you can see, this is going to be the town scene. I just took this cardstock and I laid it in here to give you the idea of the street. This was just one version of the idea of what I wanted to do. I'm also thinking about starting about right in here and start making an uphill grade till you get back here, and then taking the road up over the tracks, have a bridge right there, and off into parts unknown. Okay, that's an idea that I was thinking about doing. Also, I then thought about, watching some Jason Jensen videos. Yeah, Nathan, it does seem, well, I, I'm basing it on the little towns that are in this area. That's what I know best. And I'm hoping to have, I just set these buildings right here, these ones I just done and stuff, um, just to fill up space. But there'll be probably businesses like these buildings over here um, that'll be on both sides right in here. The residential area I'm hoping to put up on the hill up in here. So, uh, but this Marty from M&M gave me this building. I took the black. I didn't like it was coming off anyhow, and I took the black paper it was on there, so I'm going to put something different on that. But this is going to be my 7-Up bottling is what's going to be. 7-Up bottling. Let me switch over here. Whoop. I don't know if don't mean to make you sick, but this little stand tripod I got, I'm just not real fancy with it. All right. Whoop. Let's do this. Take it over here. There. Give you a different angle from it. There. This is the red owl that I did. Was from that Wathers contest kit. This is I turned it into a restaurant, but I forget what the original kit was, but it's a Wathers kit. This came right here. This was a building that I think that was one that Buck gave me. He bought some buildings and stuff. I think Buck gave it to me. We know this building. This is a stone building. I got in that stuff that was actually in with the same stuff that this building you guys all know about. Just the latest structure build thing that I did. This church might have came in a box, but it was already pre-made when I got it. It has some issues. I haven't gone over with it yet. This is a kit that was in some of that junk that I had, and it was missing a few pieces. And I tried to kit bash it, and I didn't do a real good job with it. The roof didn't come out right. It was one of the first things that I'd done that when I was just first starting into it. My tower, that was a 3D print that I bought, and just recently added the ladders to it. I'm working on getting some decals made. I want to put Indian Head Valley on it, the Indian Head on it. Might change the color of the roof on it, weather it up some. This is the little tower that I did. And I could probably go on and on and on about the structures. The whole idea is I was thinking about coming and taking this and then moving it and having the road go like this. Like I said, none of these buildings will have to stay this way. That's just something I was doing for just kind of coming on an angle his idea is it makes it look bigger by using angles instead of looking straight on at it, which I don't know if I could agree with him on that or not, but it does make an interesting, I'm looking at it, you know. Something like that. Maybe have a road coming down this way. Truck into the mix there. Huh, you couldn't see what I just did. But if you look at it now, I'm going to put this square with the outside edge. I don't know why this is so stiff. Maybe because I don't use it enough, maybe. But you see, it kind of puts it, now I'm trying to get it to where you can see. I'll just pick the doggone thing up and move it around. Well, I'm standing in the center. As you can see, I put everything on an angle. Try to give you a drone view here. And still have the hills in the back and have it going uphill. Maybe have the train coming out of the tunnel back in here. You know what I mean? I can still do the tunnel thing. So, yeah. I'm doing a lot of grunting. There you get to see my wall. All right. I'm gonna switch out of here. That's kind of like that angle looks. Now I'm going to come back and switch the camera back. And that way I can talk with you guys. I'm going to do it with my phone. I had it there so I can see that. There it is. All right. I'm about as organized as a box of Cracker Jacks. Switch back. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Back. There we go. Hey, Anthony, Georgia Sundown. How's it going, buddy? Dave Thurber, you vandalizer. Well, I missed something. Joe Rader, how's it going, buddy? Good to have you in here tonight. So, what do you guys think? M&M Shortline. Oh, the famous grain elevator scene. Yeah, I'd be talking about Dave's too, because he's got a clean slate to play with. Wilmer, I wonder if you should, Mr. Garlic, and ask him about how he does scenery, maybe some other stuff. Well, I have asked him before about doing scenery, and he does a little bit differently than most people. Because he has to keep the dust down. He can't be doing no sanding. They're very much sanding of plaster and stuff like that. He uses cardboard and then he just paints it, most of it. And he does a real good job. He'll put a little bit of here and there and some trees and that, and it really looks good when he's done. So there's Mr. Roy Smith. How you doing tonight, buddy? We got Motor Railroads to have a tendency to make everything on our layouts parallel to the front edge of the layout and track and structure. And yeah, and I like I said, I had Jason. I watched a Jason Jensen thing when he was talking about his layout and how he put everything on a little bit of an angle instead of parallel with his layout. And it does make it an interesting look when you look at it. I'm trying to. Hi, Nancy. How you doing tonight? Nancy in the Spirit of Colorado Railroad and Scaler. Yeah. And there's Pappy. Try goggling. Manny Fernandez, how you doing tonight? Art says he always wants to keep a sight line down the street, but not at right angles to the edge. Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of thinking. I want to make it look like I took and cut a piece out of the terrain somewhere and made it my layout. You know what I mean? Not something parallel to everything. You know, something not look like something that was built, but something that was literally cut out of the terrain and plopped down. That's what I would like. Nathan says, sometimes I use reusable scenes or parts of my layout to use again, but I put glue down on the layout, then I put sand, next I paint it, then I put trees on it and stick it to the foam as well. All right. Okay, Wilmer, here it goes. I'd angle the main road. Do not try to elevate it up a hill. I'd keep it at a grade. See? Okay. And reasoning behind that. Hello. Thank you, Gaffa. Randall Ellison, how you doing tonight? I missed all the fun at Thayer this morning. Huh. Had one heck of a traffic jam at the yard. I'm sorry I missed that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Because I know I don't live out in the Midwest where there's not much of a hill. I live in an area where there's lots of hills, and I know it. And our towns are not normally on a flat They go up hills. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a good point, uh, Roy. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really leaning that way. There you go. Nancy's looking for some snow for her layout. Um, I got a bag of something, Nancy. I don't know if it's snow or it's real tiny little white balls. I got a bag of it. Send me your email address. I'll send it to you. It couldn't cost much to send it. Send me your address. If you got my email address, it's there's a couple of them that you can use, but if you use the um, this flock, like a flock of sheep, this flock, all small letters, uh, the number 2 at gmail.com. Send me your address and I'll send it to you if you want it. Where did I lose it? All of a sudden, everything went real fast. Now I got to catch up with the chat. Wilmer, does Mr. Gurley run tank engines or do they just sit on the layout? I took a lifelike tank engine and changed the motor and it runs. I know he has some tank engines. I know when we do ops, we don't usually use those, but that don't mean that we wouldn't. So we do use some of the steam engines though for our operations. Hey, Pammy, hey, Randall, Ray Central 127. I may or may not add realistic scenery. I've seen many double O gauge layouts that are either don't have any scenery or have modest scenery. Yeah, I've seen guys, and hey, I've seen some that are very impressive that don't really have much scenery at all. They'll put a building here and there, but as far as trees and grass and so forth, I've seen some layouts that they don't do that. They're basically there to do switching and operations, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, that's great. Me, I want something that I can do a little bit of switching, not much, just a little bit, something to keep me occupied. Or if I just want to come up here and turn the trains on and watch a train run around and look at my nice scenery that I'm going to have fun making, then that's the purpose of what I want to do. Brian from the Iron Horse route says he's looking for a good snow to use. 2. Okay. I see now, like I said, I watch a lot of videos. Never would have guessed. But I think somebody said to use if I remember right, don't quote me on this. You might want to experiment on a piece of something. You know what I mean? Um, Baking soda. Somebody said to use baking soda. It makes pretty good looking snow. Don't know. I heard that somewhere, Brian. It might be something to check out. Right, right. Yeah. And yeah, Robert says there's rarely a building here that is on the same level as the next one to it. Uh, I mean, I don't care where you're at. I don't care how flat the ground is. There's a little bit of grade here and there. You know what I mean? So, but where I'm at, we got some serious grades. You go down, you go into the next, our town over here. It has a little bit of a grade in the main thoroughfare, the business district. But if you go into Mount Pleasant, which is the next town over, that's the whole town's on a hill. It goes down to the center where the railroad track goes through, and then it goes up the other side, the other hill. It is just one big hill. Unless you live down in that valley next to the railroad tracks, you're on the hill. Everson is on a hill. I live in the bottom, down by the railroad tracks. So, I got a bag of something that looks like snow. I have to find it, but I got a bag. It's about a sandwich bag full. And I didn't throw it away because I said I might use that sometime. But I think that's what it's supposed to be is snow, Nancy. And if like I said, you give me your mailing address, I'll mail it to you. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I got it, I think, in with a bunch of stuff. So if you don't use it, that's fine too. Donate it to somebody or use it for packing something to send somebody. It'd be better than peanuts. Okay, will do. You send me the address and I'll find it and I will probably put it in an envelope because it's not like that big. I don't know how big of an area it would do, but um, I think it's made like little foam balls, and I mean they're small. N scale small? I don't know. That's small, but I think you can find a use for it. You might find use for it. You know, if you don't, that's like I said, pass it on to somebody else or do whatever you want with it. Because I'm not putting any snow on my layout. I don't have any idea. Good night, Vinny. Thank you for stopping by. See you on Friday. Friday. Yeah, Kathy Millett definitely does snow really good. I think she gives you a couple different ideas on what you can use for snow. There's no such thing as a ridiculous question, Nathan. What was Mr. Garlick's reaction when he got the locomotive from me that you built for him? You're curious, and that's why I asked. Well, I'll tell you what, he was pretty happy about it. He thought that was great, and he has it in his display case down there. So that's what he thought about it. He put it in his display case. So. All right. Coffee grinder Dave. Maybe on something. Oh, Rob, why you are -4? Why run -4? Rob, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you in here. A train going by. I don't know if you heard the whistle. Can you guys hear the whistle? Air conditioner might drown it out a little. They're using that AVR train. They've got a couple AVR locomotives, I guess, on loan here because they're that busy, I guess. And the AVR has this horn. It's definitely different. I don't know the difference between horns. A lot of you guys can say what kind of horn it is and describe it now, but I have no idea. I know it's just definitely a different sound. Yeah, Jerry, I remember that stuff too. That spray snow that you used to get to flock your tree, your Christmas tree. I don't know. Do they still make that? They probably found it was some kind of toxic thing and caused cancer and probably outlawed it. Wait a minute here. Here we go. Snow and Ice. Check out Mataraski's channel. He does tutorials on how to do it. Oh, wow. That's cool. You see, guys, everybody get that name? Seamaster. Master. I ain't butchering that. You see the name. Discolor. Cornstarch will discolor over time, like flour will. Okay, cornstarch. Okay. Shaving cream as well. Baking soda sounds good though. I heard that somewhere, but like they said, it might discolor over time because it is a perishable. So I don't know. I you know what if I was going to use something like that, I would put it on make just something like an old plaster rock that you got. Take and paint it dark so that you can see the difference. Put the baking soda on it. I would glue, just use Elmer's, put it on there and see how it sticks, how it looks. If it looks good, I would try spraying a clear coat, a matte clear coat on it. And that might seal it up to where it don't discolor. And Martin says he just don't eat the yellow snow. Roy says some of the best snow I've seen is on Mike you guys see it. Layout, Allagash layout. It is early spring on his layout, and he uses flattened white styrofoam to create patches of snow. Yeah, that would smash out just about right. That's pretty cool. I think I did see that video. I think you mentioned that once before, Roy. Now they're all talking about yellow snow. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said, Pappy. Take an old piece of, like a plaster rock or something like that that's busted up or something. Just do a small one and see how it works. See how you can do it before I'd go be putting it all over my layout. Yeah. Sean says the baking soda is a little more granular than the powder, so. Robert says move your layout outside in the winter and you'll have very realistic snow. You don't want to do that out down your way. Way you guys get like 1 foot at a time there, Robert. That would not be very good for your layout. I had to throw you got a foot of snow. Yeah, you could write your name in it. Oh, you guys. What time's it getting to be? 7:53. Boy, this tonight went fast. It went real fast. I didn't see Steve 87th in here. Steve Anderson, if you know. Steve 87th PSAP. He didn't show up tonight, and I did not do anything to have glue or paint dry because he keeps on saying that's what we do on Track Tuesday. Hi, Chris. Go home. How you doing? Rob had his layout outside, and the birds stole his trees to make a nest out of it. Wonder if Ken Patterson has that problem. He's always outside shooting, which it does make a nice scene. I'll give him that. But yeah, I wonder if he's in the middle of something and a bird flies over and decides to poop. That can get awful messy. Oh, you won't regret subscribing to Chris's channel there, Nathan. He's got some cool stuff. His layout's awesome. So go check out some of his videos. And any of you, y'all ought to be making notes of each other. If you're not subscribed to somebody, write their name down when this is all over. Go over and check their channel out. And subscribe to each other. Used to be nice and easy. All you had to do is click by the little buttons beside. And, YouTube didn't like that for some reason. So I can't figure them out. All righty. Yeah, Dwayne, you can teach us how to make those fall trees. It does look pretty nice on you. Oh, wrong one. He lives in Washington State. I would do have heat wave right now, but he's probably out getting cold somewhere. I heard it was really hot up your way, Nancy. They learned how to move their acorns a lot faster by train. Oh. All right, you guys want to start? It's 7:57. Go ahead and start promoting your channels. We're going to wrap this up here for tonight. And I want to say thanks a lot for stopping by and how great you guys are. I enjoyed tonight. I hope I kind of made up my mind on how I'm going to do my streets now. So I am going to angle them a little bit more just because I think that'll make it more interesting to see now which way I angle them is another story. The hill, I ain't know. Dave's got me thinking about that. So, but we'll see how it works out. Okay, Nathan DeLay, he's got a 1,056. Go ahead, Nathan. Jerry says, thank you, Jerry. Thank you, John, for stopping in tonight. Well, thank you, Art. I appreciate it. Yes, dispatch, Roy Smith's dispatch right after this. It's always on Tuesday night. Usually it's on Tuesday nights. It's a good show. Check it out. All right, everybody's saying good night. Eminem Shoreline says he's got 307. And Brian has 612. Everybody saying good night, good night, good night, good night. And I want to say good night to all of you. And may the good Lord's grace come into your life, bless you, and keep you, and just make your life so much better. I thank you all for watching, and I will catch you 1 month from now for the next On Track Tuesday. I'm working on a structure right now. I should have part 1 coming out within a day or two. So, depending on how crazy things get. Other than that, Marquis Saunders, how you doing tonight? And good night. Everybody else, hey, good night and thank you for being here. From the bottom of my heart, we love you. And we'll see you soon. And good night. And bye now.